So, that's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you?
Yeah, of course.
The monster is gone. The Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands. The threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond.
Maybe she's a
our
physical
borders.
character. I don't know.
Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which
Really?
would be inconvenient.
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel
Basically, it
that
neutralizes
magic.
your archetype ability.
I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
What? Hold on. Protective magla.
Oh!
You don't
Wait,
think
this
she's
thing is
talking about the
amazing!
king's magic.
What's come over you, Strode? You
We
seem
could use it to
distraught.
kill him.
Look, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios. Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that,
That's why he wants it.
it explains
Yeah.
a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time he wouldn't see us coming.
Yeah, on our own.
On our own this time.
But we're not the fledglings we were then. This time, we could do it right.
You would use it to take a life.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of Yufa.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the lance is secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the lance over.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards
So when we
about,
deliver
and
it
still
in
barely managed to
person?
survive.
Ah,
I'd rather
shit.
not push our luck.
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down.
We deliver it in
Well, Captain,
person. And we
any ideas?
spring the trap. Yeah. Kill him at the handover.
We could kill him with it at the handoff.
Not guaranteed we'll even be giving him the spear directly.
Ah,
We
that's
might just
fair.
have the
Yeah.
brothers deliver it, and then that
Because he already
plan's out
doesn't
the
trust
window.
us fully.
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike
We
Luis
get the
down.
brothers on our side.
Well, Captain, any ideas?
There's no way we create a fake lance. He'll know. So the only way is to
We could
convince
try
one of the
convincing
brothers.
the brothers
then
to join our side.
No, I don't think that one's
we
realistic.
could. Dell would probably, or not
I
Dell.
could
Bass would
sway
probably
them.
do it. Okay, well then what? We give him a fake
Mm,
lance?
some way
It
to
is the most
control us.
cartoonish
Mm,
answer. Are you
it's like
serious?
How about...
How
Give
he's
him a
gonna
fake
know? He's gonna look at
As a
it.
thought.
Oh, this is the worst idea
After all,
ever.
The lance has been shut up in a temple for ages.
This
Not
dude's
even
gonna
Luis would
know.
know what the real one looks like.
He's not this
It's an
dumb.
easy thing to say. But are we even capable of making such a
Yeah,
replica?
this is the most
You
outlandish
just
one.
need a visual double whip.
Whatever, man.
That's certainly within my repertoire, what?
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance.
How would
to
he
turn
not
heads.
know?
Yufa,
He knows what
Knowing
it
what
can
we want
do.
to do
He'll
with the
feel it,
lance.
right?
are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice. And I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
Holy shit, it was a long story.
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet
I do not know or love this prince as you do. But I can tell, by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabury's Grand Opera House.
Oh
yes?
shit, an opera.
Well then,
All right.
You could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey.
All right.
Time to go!
Yufa, priestess honoring her faith's truths, have become your ally.
Not just the lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange
As
to think
usual.
of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
Yeah, never too late to find
Never
out.
too late to find out.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna
Maybe
level up
find out an
Gallica.
answer someday.
Okay. And since Gallica's resolved, where are we, level 6? Okay, well, gotta wait a
See
little
what I
more.
said? I know we'll figure
We
it
can
out.
now take 3 skills. I mean, that's good. That's big.
I will
So,
go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Well, cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
Now then,
by the way, when do we depart from the island? Not soon, I take it. No, I imagine Nurse needs time to craft the fake lance. Let's wait until he tells us it's complete. Fidelia's recovery is a fine excuse for us to stay put. If we only need to be there by Saint's Day, then we'd have some time yet to attend to other matters. Then we have some time yet to attend to other matters. We ought to hone our skills or gather more support. If Yufa is really to join us, let's make sure she's caught up to speed. Make sure she tags along. It's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus Bars to stay on the island until our fake lance is
Most
ready.
helpful.
We cannot idly while away the time, yet more battles await us, so we must ensure that our archetypes are up to the task. Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Yep, so we're done. Very nice. Now we have 9 days to do shit. Oh, hold on.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did. What is that book?
Oh, it's a fantasy
Oh,
novel.
here we go. We show her the
He's
book.
never without it.
A fantasy. But what is it a fantasy of?
An ideal world. A utopia.
It's a story about a utopia.
A utopia?
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some?
Of course.
Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes, that mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not
Yeah, so you
repeat.
hope.
If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Alright, very nice. And with
Time
that,
marches
you're on the
on,
team. Oh,
and the
shit.
age
Well, that's
of the
it?
new king
Dude, they just
draws
end the
near.
day sometimes. They're like, well, we have nothing else to say. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know. That was probably the easiest dungeon so far.
Your
For sure.
pardon?
Yufa and the mainlanders. What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand Mother and Father's wishes, nor indeed your own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding. Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
Yep.
I humbly plead on her behalf as well.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs.
I think he's withdrawing
Perhaps
anyway. He might have
had I
said it
sought
already.
comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa, I entrust this to you.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teachings.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
I must ask, Yufa, what do you plan to call yourself once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named a land, much less our humble village. We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Our home.
That is true. It's just called Verga
By your
Island.
efforts,
Yeah.
there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it
Et.
the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I've found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Altaberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Very nice. 12. Obviously, it seems like these last ranks are story linked, so. After defeating the human and saving Yufa alongside Verga Island, I gained their support. We're blazing a path to defeating Lewis and saving the prince, one step at a time.
Well then.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steel myself.
Just lovely.
I mean, that's basically all we have time to do, pretty much. So I think we have to wait for the next journey to talk to Hulkenberg. I think we have to wait for the next area, I'm assuming. Oh, we need more tolerance for her. Okay. Definitely have to do that. All right. We don't know where Katharina is. Don't feel anything. Who else was it? Barden?
Where can it be?
We need tolerance and eloquence. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, good thing we have plenty of time to do these. So let's go do Stroll's final quest. And then I guess we'll see who's available at night. And if nothing, we'll just do tolerance and eloquence somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Because both of them give good stuff, so we have to do it. We have reportable quests. Oh, yeah, the polar stones. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this first. Yes, I forget I can ride the sword. Okay.
Not finished
You
yet?
brought me a polar stone. Here you go.
Isn't that wonderful?
Found at least one of my stones, and I can make a doll for my grandchild. You've saved me. No, you've saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra of my thanks.
Mission accomplished.
She thanked me and gave me a reward. All 3 of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy, but hopefully this reward can. From here on, from me, my son, and his wife, we want you all to have this. But the whole reason you asked galleries was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them. Yes, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisher folk that we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception? Oh, they were shocked, to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. And when I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far for a complete stranger. It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours. Seems like we ended up getting a lot out of this.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altabury all the same.
Well,
There's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet, so to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. I was wondering if you would tell me about other towns, even just a bit would suffice.
I'm quite grateful.
Let's talk as we stroll the beach. Talk to Yufa about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, Sun Lumeo Street.
Wow.
It's nothing
like Etria. Incredible. Oh wait, do people in Grand Trad have big families?
Alright.
I don't think so.
If it's called Sun Lumio Street, then all its residents are of the Sun Lumio, are they not? On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Yufa?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Yufa?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
Yeah, it's natural.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know, because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malneva, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives. Raised in stagnant magma, the monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Yufa. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But... what if it proves too challenging?
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do it together, Yufa.
He's not coming with us. I think he's just done.
It's unpredictable at best. You won't know how dangerous it will be.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
Alright, this is obviously her
I
support.
understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
Alright, the trial of Malnova. The informant on Verg Island should know more about the monsters there, increases wisdom. Oh.
Yes,
I never even thought about that island. We walk right past it, or we sail right past it. Alright.
This place.
Heat. Alright, bye. He just leaves.
Oh, rather mysterious, isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the Magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Alright, very nice. Alright, so that's her quest. I'm sure that'll lead into her her side mission. Let's go, like I said, let's go do Stroll. And then that's it. There's not really much else to do. I mean, we could go back, slap enemies around, but I think we're kind of over it, so it's fine. We got the lance, and now all we need is the tide. I ought to stay busy so I don't overthink this. After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. I only wish I could tell them of all that's transpired.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly, thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner toward my village again?
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Yep. Just prove it to yourself.
If you have doubts, just prove to yourself that you do.
You're right. I'm the only one who can do that, after all. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Yeah, all's well that ends well.
Maybe
it was very lucky and coincidental.
So well.
I suppose you're right.
Interesting how that works out.
I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
Yeah, they would have done the same. Yeah,
I'm sure
everything
they
you
would have
told
done
me
the
is
same.
correct. Yeah.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
What, you think they orchestrated what?
No, your parents orchestrated it.
Yeah, they probably knew he would seek it out.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
Yep.
They put their faith in you.
In me.
Oh my god, poor. They love it.
In me.
You're my best friend.
I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
Yep.
They say a child never knows how precious he is to his parents.
He never knows.
There you go, buddy. Yeah, I was gonna say, give him a pat on the back.
Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Stroll's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future. Uh-oh.
evolution.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
There you go, rank 8.
I'm going to change
Scion's
the future
Essence, Slayer of Humans, and Grand Fantasy.
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
Alright, very nice. With the vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. 11, yeah, obviously. So in order to get rank 1, you probably have to do every side quest, I'm imagining. Every major one, at least. Back to the Verga Island Tavern. I made my decision. Oh yeah, we have to do this, dudes. Okay, here we go. So Heisme, Juna, and Alonso all at night, basically. So we have basically a few days worth of stuff to do, pretty much. Let's do this for Thief. We're never gonna take him out, actually. Not that it matters, I guess. We could do Juna's thing first. Wonder if he'll listen to what I have to say. Yes.
Hey.
Wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. Are you free right now? I have a favor to ask. It's about the festival in Brylehaven. I need to start preparing, so would you mind accompanying me? I knew I could count on you if you could do your teleport thing and get us to Brylehaven. Oh man, I'm sorry about this chair. I got separated from Juno while we were trying to avoid her getting seen. Whoops, getting seen.
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties, bound to impress. Unfamiliar tribe, okay. Is that a kid? Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. Is that just Juna younger? I need to prioritize finding Juna.
Hold on.
What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here.
What?
Yeah. Where I lost you.
Huh?
You were, thank you.
Den.
Well, shall we press on? We got to meet up with Capra. The show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at the Coliseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you. Regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing.
No.
Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible? That's quite generous of you, Lady Juno. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement. Oi, is that you thieving croner? What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lowly labor festival?
Huh?
Why, you ask? Because I was invited. Liar, you slithered your way into it, you bloody snake. It's all you know how to do.
Come now.
Murtis, please, there's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw Lady Juna does. Is that so? Well, it don't mean I have to accept it. As a matter of fact, I don't. Yeah. Who was she?
Hold on.
Who was that?
So...
I had to guess someone in the same profession
My
as me.
goodness.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act. I dare she's about to cross... Sorry. And I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies. Some have even made attempts on my life. And Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. It's so very reassuring, my lady, truly. Well then, I'll take my leave. Oh, I'll get him the fuck out of here.
Got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill. And it's a tough world.
Really?
You come up in a tough world. A natural part of any competitive field, but it's the challenge that makes people so happy to hear me sing.
Let's do this.
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me just the burst of confidence I need. Talk about you, of course. You got that? It sends June's extraordinary trust in me.
I'm going to give this
2,
performance my
and she
all.
gains more when in reserve.
Leave it to me.
If I'm going to make this the performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Time marches on.
The
and
past
age of the
increases,
new
the future
king draws
recedes.
nearer.
Speaking of which,
Since we got some time before the fake lance is ready, I let Basilio and Fidelio know we're going to settle in here for a little bit. And I can't imagine they responded to that with a chummy little nod and a smile. Hardly. I may have something about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, what's one more little lie on top of the heap? They bought it, I think. Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all our usual activities so as not to arouse their suspicions. Okay. Really briefly, I gotta pause here.
Well then.
Perfect. Okay. Alright. Told you it wasn't gonna be that long. Okay. So what do we do today? I think that's it. There's no daytime followers at all. Or it's someone who we have to travel in order to talk to. I guess we could try doing Yufa's quest since we have 8 days. I'd rather try to do, what is it, Eloquence? Oh my god, you need tolerance of 4 to do the quest for her. Well, at least, okay, let's do Eloquence then. Fuck, the tolerance one is gonna take a while. There ain't much I could do about that. Actually, wait, let me see the statue.
What are we on about?
hey,
That's so. Oh. Okay.
let's see.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all this Magla. I guess we could see what else we could do for Yufa.
Now.
Why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to confirm. I went to the wrong menu and then thought, oh, fucking hell. How do you learn more abilities for her? I have no idea. Alright, so what was I doing? Juno was trying to level something. Was it healer? She has Patra already. Covers medium HP every turn. I guess we could just have her level up Wizard a little bit.
I've learned a new
There you go,
skill.
Blizza.
I'll always aim higher.
Pandera. And she regains something every turn, right? Covers a significant amount of MP every turn. Doesn't she already regain something currently? Yeah, recovers a medium amount of caster's MP every turn. Yeah, so I guess she doesn't need that, right? I guess I need to unlock Mass Dancer and level it. So that way I could get that, because that would be way better than Shielded Blessing, right? No, she gets 3 back. I guess you have to combo them. It would still be better than just bleeding 10 every turn. At least I'm only really bleeding 7. That's kind of it. Yeah. I don't think we need to go any further at the moment. I think instead what we should do is we need to unlock and level stuff for Heisme. I have my 3rd slot. I guess I could take Hama. Can I unlock Hamoan? No, I have to finish leveling up Healer. Yeah. Okay.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Yes.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
And just throwing shield arts around would be helpful. We could give it to Stroll so he doesn't have to lose that HP. But it does allow him to fight whenever his HP is low, so I don't know. Or his MP is low. With this power, I'm ever your shield. I will show you my newfound strength so I might protect those who cannot fight.
My power swells forth.
So for Stroll... Where's the summoner? Here we go. I guess you can't see what you can summon. Yeah, you can... So there's probably weaker versions of these other summons, but it looks like you need items in order to use them. I don't know how she gains other stuff. Okay. Summon Fairy. Medium magic ice damage to all enemies. Summon Deity. May inflict daze Summon Kishin. Summon Fury for strike damage. Tyrant for Hex. Hadean Ice Crag. Sure. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have her learn maybe a couple of extra spells. How many slots does she have yet? 1. I don't know. I probably won't use her too much at the moment.
I see.
We could just unlock some basic stuff for her, I guess, since she's a caster.
Of course.
At least this way she could throw out a heal. Well, she has a heal. She has a regen.
I must.
She uses power to rise to the occasion.
I feel new power surging within
I
me.
see. Fast.
Okay.
Yes, all right.
Mage. I like how hers is green. That's not bad.
Of course.
Did it always have that, like, butterfly design? Maybe they have different designs for each of the classes for each character. If they do, that's crazy. If it's not just a color reswap, that's actually really cool. Okay.
I must.
I shall live up to the faith placed in me by binding magic to my will. Witness my strength, O dragon god.
I've acquired a new ability.
Okay.
I see.
Victory dance. Cover me amount of the caster's MP every turn. Yeah, I guess I have to do this masked revelry.
Fascinating. This, right? All right. I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek. Oh, worthy heart.
Really?
This is the power of the masked dancer. If I use my masks effectively, I can adapt to any battle. I'll face my fears in my own heart as well.
New skills.
Only
new
thing is you
possibilities.
can't really change masks in combat. Alright. I just wanted to unlock it. That's all. Removes target's buff effects. That's going to be good, obviously. Okay. I guess we do eloquence, yeah. Things have changed a great deal for us, yet the stone faces remain the same. Even though the chief dropped out of the tournament, we should have trusted his decision to join it.
It was all in
I hadn't considered his angle. Instead, I dismissed it as a hopeless endeavor. In trying to escape our own woes, we put Lady Yufa and our chief through no shortage of suffering. I can see what a fool I've been, and in the end I defied our teachings. There was a time to change. It's now. We need to stop closing ourselves off to the world. The tournament brought new hope with it. That elder boy's faces appeared on the rock. Indeed, we've always resented this country we're supposedly a part of, but if he became its king... Seemed to have had a change of heart. Yeah, okay. Now time to make a fool of myself.
This place.
It's a good chance to let the people know your thoughts and feelings.
Besides,
Yeah, as if I'll ever do a good job with this, seriously. I don't care what happens outside our village. Right, what good does you becoming king do for us? What can you do? That's money, but they'll say that they don't need their protection, right? Because they say, oh, well, we have... What good would it do for us? I'll increase tourism? Right? Money versus I'll protect you. Well, we don't need protecting. Nobody bothers us, right? We deal with our own problems. At least this is money. At least we'll have more money. But then they'll say, well, what good is money? We have our own currency. I don't think there's any good options here. I think all the options are not great.
Here's what I would do.
Of course, increase tourism. Making our lives easier would be nice, but I'm absolutely against it. You want to make a spectacle? Didn't they just say we need to open ourselves up? I don't think they changed this for afterwards. All right, we've swayed a few people. Damn! All right, well, level 3. Urbane.
Eloquence.
Don't aspire to true sovereignty. Fill thyself with words from the heart to win the trust of the common folk. Conquer needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Okay. Okay. Heismay? Sure, let's do Heismay. Now, it remains to carry out our plan in Altabury. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? My apologies, but I must ask a favor specifically concerning my son's urn. I'd like to search the village. If you're otherwise unengaged, might we head there? Yes.
I'm in your debt.
I shall lead us there then. I think we teleported, just saying. On guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Haizme's village. By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere it would not be found. They would not have had much time, scant moments to hide it, to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have taken out of the village.
Sure.
True.
There's no sign of it within the village's bounds. That would be the logical next step. Suppose it went like this. A villager disagrees with Tadari, but isn't confident in speaking out directly, and they suddenly find themselves alone with the urn. They then seize the bones and hurry out of the village, an act of impulse.
Then,
If true, we're sure to find some traces on this road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along.
there.
There it is.
Oh,
Alright, thank goodness, and the bones inside are safe too.
Right.
Excellent detective work, Haizme. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. 'Twas placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests to me the culprit did not truly wish it to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
however,
But, is that truly how this should end?
Hold on.
Still want to find the person behind this? No, there's little to gain from finding this culprit. I feel a greater conflict demands resolution. It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried there, I would rather have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. 'Tis a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in that village, too. Ought we really turn our backs on a village such as this? One that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? Let's talk to them. Should we try talking to the villagers about it? You're right. The adults of the village need to address this for the children's sake, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others
For
once
our
again.
future.
My time with you all has changed me for the better. Now, the time has come to pass that favor on to the villagers. I can sense Haizme's kind-hearted determination and deep trust. Very nice. Rank 6.
I found a way to
3, and he gains
Surely they
normal.
too.
Neither of these are going to be particularly helpful, but yeah. Could I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for today and return when we're ready.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This is such a good trend. I say this every session. It's such a good transition. Okay. There's a letter and package from Barden.
Have a look.
I hope this package is made to you safely and you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will. Revival medicine.
Speaking of
The
which,
Coliseum in Brawlhaven looks to be thriving these days. What with the exhibition there, there hasn't been an empty seat in days. We could participate as well. No, I'm sure the ferryman knows where it is.
Well then.
Hear a voice. Barden, yeah. How did it come to this? Okay, we can do Barden's mission now. I guess we might as well, right? Because what's the next rank? Signs of Merit, 3 inheritance slots, and increases the chance of escaping. Obviously, we're going to do that.
How can it be?
Okay.
You've come.
You're here. Glad you're well. I'll be frank with you, there's been an incident. Thankfully, nobody died, but they surely could have. And I know the crafty fellow who did it, he wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner, so I'm thinking of striking a deal with him. But you know, thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. Just be yourselves. Oh my god, this is the worst advice in history. I convinced him with my eloquence.
What?
Be myself, you say? And what, just face the problem head on like there's nothing to be afraid of, just be honest to a fault? Certainly seems like a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all, gotta play the hand I was dealt. Many thanks to you. Won't you come with me?
Thank you, truly.
Thank you for being here. I made up my mind now. Come on.
Listen to me.
Okay. I have to deal with this again, Jesus. Listen, all of you. Someone here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt, but this is treason.
You hear me?
The traitor should come forward immediately. Do you want to become a governor so badly you will go this far, Sir Gastro?
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this.
I know who it was.
I'm done listening to you and all your denials. Take him away. Sir, isn't it obvious the fire is Barden's own plot?
So.
Yes, Barden, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristic... Look! Dude, think about how stupid you'd have to be to even listen to this and believe it outright. How uncharacteristically intelligent of him. Yeah, he suddenly became super smart. What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look at what's happened to your town under his rule. We've had tons of peace.
Seriously?
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place your town or theirs? Furthermore, is this man in any way fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it. Oh, yes, you will. The people should decide, just like with the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. So you connive and cur. Stay calm.
Wait.
Stay calm, Barden.
What?
I hear you.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. Anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped into them. You all understand? I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it.
You're a great help indeed.
Thank you. Nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me, even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when they thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Tell me true, have I erred when it comes to my methods? I'm leaning towards this. You very well may have.
Ben.
What should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you something, I have no choice but to just hope they'll come round. My duty is to protect the Weans from rampant villainy. Okay, let's think of another string.
Well then.
Let's find one together. Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with. Hope I could always count on you for the best advice.
Still,
The vote will be held soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well. I can feel Barden's firm resolve and deep faith in me. What is this, rank 6? Rank 5, okay.
I wish I had better
Signs,
tidings.
merit, and escape artist. Worry not, I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be. I parted with Barden, who had a grim look on his face. Back to the Virga Island Tavern. Alright. Juna has another mission immediately. I already studied it. Fuck. Oh my god. Let's do Alonzo. Okay, let's go talk to him. Are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore, no matter how bizarre. I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully, I'm putting a major new plan into motion. Great, come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town. However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him.
What?
Nab him? How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well.
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll line wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then?
I'd like you to accompany me there as well. Of course.
Yeah.
Sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
Didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end.
Seriously?
What is your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying. but it still bore a small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So make sure you go out and change the world. Yeah, leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
I expect no less from the future king I went all in on. May the seed grow into a large tree under which many gather. Hey, we're cultivating the future. I sense Alonso's resolve behind his grin and high expectations of me.
You're all I have left.
3. We're getting 3 basically on everything now.
Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Alright. Who do we have for today? No one. I think we're done, right? Yeah, Stroll's mission is done. It's over. Alright. So we don't have anything to do with him. I guess we just do more eloquence, right? Is there anywhere to raise tolerance?
Alright then.
We have eloquence here. In the plaza? What even is it? Dude, we have to get it to rank 4. That's gonna be so insane. Heard about your group from the chief. He said you were trustworthy. I only place my trust in those who possess a certain wisdom. What do you know of the history of this island? A fool will boast knowing and feel no need to ask further questions. Whatever tidbits you may have heard elsewhere, do not tell the full story. I'm more than willing to properly educate you if you have a moment. I'm gonna start a history lesson. You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take the time to learn about the culture. Interactions with different cultures and points of view might raise my tolerance. Yes.
Okay then.
Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
I shall tell you.
Lady Yufa is a priestess and a direct descendant of the previous chief. However, what makes her unique is that there has not been a priestess born from the chief's bloodline in 100 years. What do you mean? Were the other priestesses before Lady Yufa chosen from different families? Precisely. So long as the successor has a high aptitude for magic, the lineage of a chosen priestess matters little. It would be a problem for such a sacred lineage to end simply due to a break in bloodline. There are always several potential candidates across the island. That continuity of bloodline is what makes Lady Yufa so special. I cannot blame the populace for seeing her through a lens of divinity. I didn't realize what a heavy burden she was carrying. Lady Yufa ought to know better than anyone how important it is that she fulfill her destiny. 10 years ago, the dragon god began to grow restless. Lady Yufa had already been made priestess, though she was already only a child, and her parents, who were the previous chief and priestess, went on ahead to the temple.
Yeah.
They lost their lives in there, didn't they? You presume correctly. In retrospect, it was around this time that Lady Yufa became more and more taken with the notion of sacrificing herself. The fate of the previous chief left us grief-stricken. I have no doubt the immense trauma inflicted upon Chief Adeni and Lady Yufa as a result. Thus, the two of them made their respective decisions, and that brings us to the present. From learning about the island's complex circumstances, I feel my tolerance is improved.
Alright.
At least now they give 5, so you can kind of play catch-up. But look how far we are.
Thank you.
Does this knowledge at all change your perception of the island? Let's speak again if you so choose. I think we could do the last thing, right? We have to go to this island for her side quest. Nope. I must demonstrate my resolve. Okay, well, we have a Heizme and we have a Juna mission. For Heizme, what do we get? The ninja, and that's it. Okay. Alright, we'll do Heizme. We'll finish this one out. Now it remains to carry out our plan in Altabury. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? I have something I should like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
Why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. A new age is dawning. We have, oh yeah, we do have wisdom level 4. I use my I'm sorry, it's imagination. Good, all the imagination came into play right away.
I see.
A new age is dawning. Oh, you mean a new king? Indeed, a new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even that village could avoid being swept up into the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil you to them as the king-to-be. My grandiloquence will not sway them alone.
Great.
Very well then. Is it the time? Would you travel to the village? Yes, obviously.
My thanks.
I hope I can make the people of the village understand. Shall we set out then? Okay. As the light waned, we took a carriage to Heismay's village once more. I heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure.
Everyone!
People of this village, you hide, but I know you let listen. I'm not here to blame you for the matter with my son. I want to speak to all of you so that we can change the future of this village together.
Look!
Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say, we are Ujifs, nothing to be done about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us, perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see, but what of our children? You would force your village's children to bear its dreadful legacy, to be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance? Don't talk like you know us.
Don't you get it?
Don't you get it? Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Happy, their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way.
Just to shut up, but what would an outsider know?
He is not an outsider. Heismay is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we've stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely, in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here. Let us speak. Won't make a difference now. Whatever you do, there's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of other lands won't accept us.
Listen.
I believe that can change. It has to, for the children's sake.
Say.
I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Ujif, I have suffered what seemed no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. The one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, and he will change this country. A new era is coming, a new future where people of all origins and tribes can join together. A new era is coming. And when it does, what will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope, resist change, and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver, and yes, we will suffer. But beyond that pain, beyond, we will find a better tomorrow, a future where our lives' courses are ours to decide, a birthright of hope for every Ujif child. Our children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Whose and we who follow him will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Heisman.
Heisman, thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think things will change that easily. That's why we must weave our new hope one step at a time. Yeah, we support you. We won't let you down. I hope one day this will be a home to be proud of. And in return, let us prepare the Hilltop Cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can assure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but that's no longer necessary. I thought long and hard about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death, and were I alone, I would have lost myself. A tiny voice, young words in old air. Skyward it lifts, clouds parted in passing, and soon breath becomes zephyr, and sweet wind alights upon well-trod earth.
Thank you.
I would not be here without you at my side. Thank you. I could sense the strong determination and firm trust in Heismay's eyes, now clear of hesitation. The aloof hermit, Heismay, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
There is
the ninja.
Horizon.
You study the ninja. There's no sense waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing in lands beyond anything we have ever known.
We shall.
Let's go. Alright, head back to town. I feel like I've gotten more support from the villagers in Heismay's hometown. Rank 10. We're in the top 10 now.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey.
So, about the Coliseum in Brawlhaven, I heard there's this ranked league thing they got going on there. If you win, you rise up the ranks, and every time you do, you get a reward. How intriguing. Let's say we visit when we have the chance. Yeah, maybe at the end of the game. I don't know. Not doing it right now.
Well then.
Okay.
Just lovely.
Yeah, I never found this dude's relic. And I went to everything, unless it's coming up in this cave that we haven't done yet. Oh, wait, we only have 2 days? Oh, it takes 2 days to do... Oh, fucking hell, dude. Really? How? Oh my god, we actually need 2 days to do this. Fuck. I think we do another round of tolerance.
Let's go.
Because, remember, the last day we have to be back here. So I don't even think they let you depart on a journey, probably. They probably say there's not enough time to make it there before we have to leave. So we have what, a few days, at least. We could do this to this morning, Juna's mission, and then, yeah, here we go.
Really?
Alright, let's talk again.
Okay, then.
I want nothing more than for the outside world to know of our thoughts, so to speak.
I shall tell you.
There is significance in Lady Yufa being the first priestess born from the chieftain's bloodline in 100 years. We felt that destiny was surely at work, but we were consumed by our own anxiety, and so we sealed her fate by encouraging that destiny to manifest as a sacrifice. By misinterpreting our history, we nearly destroyed everything. No amount of regret can absolve us of our error. You were right all along. Alright, well, that was fast. What are we, about halfway?
Thank you.
You're traveling to Montario, yes? While you're there, I ask that you treat the Mistari and other regions with the same kindness you've given to us. They are people whose hearts have been trampled by the Sanctus Church. I'll be much obliged if you would aid them as you have aided us. Okay. Alright, it's just Juna. Yep. He would make a good escort. Okay.
Hey.
I wonder when the fake lance... Okay. We're one step closer to lifting some spirits, and I treasure these moments.
Thanks.
Thank you for being such a good sport. Let's head to the tailor in Brawlhaven, then.
Hello.
Hello there. I've come to pick up my dress for the festival. I thought the Roussant girl who picked it up earlier was in your employ, Lady Juna.
Wait.
Roussant girl, you say? Couldn't be. That singer who was shouting at you from last year's festival? But I recall her name was Murtis, and if she's still harassing me, that outfit is in danger.
Hurry.
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far. Let's have a look around. There she is, over there.
Please.
Murtis, right? Did you take my outfit? If so, I'll have it back, please. Your outfit? Don't play dumb. You're the only one who would have the gall to stoop so low. Oh, really? Well, I did pick up my dress earlier, but it's just so last year, so it's ashes now. You wouldn't. I think you owe us an explanation. It was my dress to do what I want with. They tailored it to my measurements just last year. And they have the audacity to trot you out in the same bloody dress. The comparisons alone would make a mockery of me. You're a big famous songstress. What the hell compels you to show up out of the blue for a sideshow and steal my livelihood? So you listen, bow out or I'll spread those pretty Erica flowers all over the stage. They're poisonous, of course. Perfect for a viper like you. Maybe you'll shed your skin and the world will find out what a cute little thing you really are.
Hold on.
Don't. Why Erica flowers? I'm scared. If there are Erica flowers on stage, I'll... Yeah, what would happen?
Listen.
What happens if they're there? Nothing. I have to do everything in my power to make sure nothing happens. I know I was asked to do it, but in a way, I did steal this performance from her. Still, I can't let all the people looking forward to it down now.
So?
Music shares its origin with magic, you know. A song has the power to lift spirits and ease sorrows. As a child, music was my only hope in a way. I want to share that hope with people all over the world through the magic that we call song. People used to say my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer, but it's not a dream. It's both my reality and my future. I can achieve it. I will achieve it. You're not so different, I imagine. You're making an effort to take the future in your hands. Quite a pair we make. Since June has faith in me as our goals align. Rank 4.
I can't. Now then.
I've decided, forget the dress. I'll show up just as I am. No bells and whistles.
Thanks.
I appreciate you being here today. Let's stop by Capra to tell him about the outfit, then head back. Okay,
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Alright, I mean, what do we do today? More eloquence? Because there's nothing else to do. I'm sorry, what the fuck is going on down here? Oh my god. Everything is popping all at once. Alright, I guess never mind. I guess we're gonna be busy.
You've come.
Personally, sorry, forget it. I'm rather beside myself at the moment.
Aye.
They had another vote for governor. Should be announcing the results any minute. Wanted to go take a listen. And now you behold the results. I'll admit it was closer than I expected, but regardless, I shall henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Barden. What? Impossible. There can't be that many people who support the likes of you. You bribed the riders, or you rigged the vote. You're too much of a coward to act honest. There's no foul play to be had here, Barden. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
Absurd.
It can't be your watcher missed something. For all we know, Gestru lackeys are afoot. You're scaring people. Barden, you doubt me even now? This is pitiful to watch, Barden. You need to accept the truth. Ordinary men with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You are at fault for all that has happened. You all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please.
Now you're all looking at me like I'm a scum. I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
How can it be?
You asked me to protect you, and I fall short in one wee thing, and then it's all whispers behind my back. Who among you cares about the town? Have it your way. Will the people? Gestro can protect you now. Shouting insults and running away, a shirker of responsibility to the very end. Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now here's how I will handle security. Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm. Where's Sir Barden? I must report to him as soon as possible.
Let's not
about that, reports are to go to Lord Gestro henceforth. But what's the matter? A giant sandworm nest has been spotted, and a worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like this right away. Oh, no. A giant sandworm? Sir Gestro, what do we do? What? Calm down. We have defensive barriers. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. And besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, we thought it wouldn't, but Barden only had you looking for nests so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit. You understand me? Nothing has happened. Dude, he's literally the fucking meme. Nothing ever happens. Yeah, nothing ever happens. I'm all in. There's nothing to be afraid of. Is there a giant sandworm coming? Oh my god. That's so funny. Nothing ever happens. I'm all in. Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now they've been ousted, now that I've... Whoa. You say a giant sandworm's coming here. I bet it's a human too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human, but there's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor anymore. Yeah, will you abandon them? They abandoned me! No, this isn't the time for such thoughts. The human must be stopped to protect the Weans. But first things first, I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I'll put aside my pride and ask you to help me. Of course. I'm forever in your debt.
I see.
Think of that nonsense I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why, you don't need to be governor to protect people. I can feel his unshakable resolve and deep faith in me. Are we stopping here? Hello? I thought a sandworm was coming. What are they talking about?
Is meddling with Martira.
Yeah, here we go. This is the one I want. Halves the turn icon cost of switching a reserve member during squad battle.
Is that right then?
Alright. Should be able to get there quickly with your gauntlet runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come. Yeah, it's weird. It's obvious that they have to split it. Yeah. Just speak to Barden when I'm ready. I'm ready whenever.
I thank you.
Send the monster back to the hell it came from. Alright, nothing at the moment. Okay, not right now. Okay. Alright, I guess now I could do tolerance. There you go. One who strives for great change to become the true king of this land, thou must light the path with the power of the souls of heroes and change thy very destiny. Okay, nothing much ever happens on that menu, to be honest with you. Now that's a case of nothing ever happens. Nothing happens. I'm all in. Okay. Wait, what does he do?
Hello there.
You have a moment to talk. I think you'll find it to your benefit. It's about my staff. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs. Though to describe its power as a challenge, you met fortune tellers who predict the weather in other cities. They're descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. If I use the staff to pray, I believe I could clear up stormy weather once a day, that is. Holy shit, would that extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? I've not tested this power. And does it take a toll on you? Hope you would oh, you can compensate him. Alright, so he wants food, basically. You can ask a Denny to change a dungeon's inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. You only change weather for one location at a time. If the weather looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask him for help. You gain experience, more experience. There's downsides. Yeah, yeah, okay. Almighty Golden Stew is Yuffie's dish. Okay.
What do you do?
Maybe later.
Sorry.
Perhaps I was too hasty. Yes. Okay, so he could literally change the weather.
Oh, very nice.
Alright.
Oh.
More tolerance.
Really?
All right.
Yeah. We're gonna need like 2 or 3 more of these. We're not gonna have enough time, which kind of sucks. Oh well. Tolerance is definitely the hardest stat to raise. I don't even know how I got all this imagination. This shit seriously just popped up. Read a couple books, did a couple quests for more. All of a sudden, imagination is my highest stat.
Hey.
Here, monsters have made themselves quite comfortable in a cave near the royal capital. It used to be a bandits hideout, but those beasts moved in. Hold up in a place like that, it seems like hunting them down will be quite a chore. It was a bandit hideout, so it can be assumed that the layout will be quite labyrinthine and ripe with spots from which to ambush intruders. Okay, so there's a oh, now you tell me?
Well then.
We could do an Alonzo mission. We only have 3 days, so I guess we might as well go do this.
All right then. Where to?
That kind of sucks. We had all these days and we actually had to spend them being super productive. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it really makes me like, if we had beaten the dungeon in 1 day, like we could have spared it. We could have spared a lot.
Hey.
Off we go.
Kusanagi.
Ooh.
Aromatic fan. Oh, I'm just short. Well, we have tons of stuff to sell. Whoops.
Now then.
There you go. 155,000 worth of shit to sell. Obsidian abacus. Increase the strength of synthesis skills. Dragon kukri. You don't really need that. Let me actually look. Armor piercer. Sylvan bow. Dragon katana. Celestial abacus. Spike vest. Wonder if we have anything to upgrade back in the church. Fire sprite boots.
Oh, nice.
I mean, Yuffie just... I mean, we have 3 people with just flat out worse armor. Well, for Heisme, it wouldn't really matter that much, because Heisme already has, what, 255. It's actually just a flat increase, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Alright, let's do Yuffie's mission. Because if we don't, I feel like we're gonna need... We just need to do it.
Alright then. Go.
Unless we want to go really quickly back and see if there's anything at the church we can make. That is actually a good idea.
Where to?
Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Is Mr. Louis?
Stupendous.
People from the Ninja tribe with such sparkly eyes. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay.
Close your
Jacket. Frontline wrap. Halves damage received from an enemy ambush. Reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. That's actually good. It would most benefit Juna, who recovers HP. It's only small. Demon Mail. Resists dark damage. Mirror Mail. Resists light. You only have 1 Alabaster Mail, so you have to pick. Astral Saint Fist. Skills that hit multiple times will always hit the maximum amount. This sounds like a really good item. We're out of Blessed Water. I mean, do we really need this? It's technically an upgrade. We just can't do both. You think we're going to be seeing a lot of light? Oh, you could swap it back and forth. I see. Okay, that's cool. So technically it's never missable, but you can only ever get 1. So you have to swap it back and forth for 50 reeve. Oop, shit. Okay, let me do this. Alright, let's continue. Ugh. Okay, yeah, like I said, let's just go ahead and do her mission. So we're gonna go to... I think I hit the wrong button. We're gonna go to the Gauntlet Runner, because there's not anything to buy here, and there's nothing else to do. I guess we could look for the bounties. Yeah, fuck it. Where's the bounties again? Improvement Center. You want to see the bounties? 90,000 for Syacropus, southeast of Grand Trad. Okay, sure. The One-Eyed Monster, cave near Grand. Yeah, there's the Xenoblade joke again. In the wild, there's a cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some goblins chased it out, and now it's a goblin nest. The goblins are intimidating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. The goblins seem to be following the orders of this one-eyed beast, so we take it out before they cause any more damage. We've already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between their legs. They're in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. That village Ligno's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. Alright. Informant should know a thing or two. Bring back the enormous eyeball.
Let's do it.
Okay. Just past the village. It's on the way, so why not stop by?
And right there's a labyrinth.
I don't think we're going to get to that in a day.
Right there's a labyrinth.
I don't think we're going to be able to do this until the next thing, so... Alright.
Alright then.
Let's go.
In fact, I'm going to look. It's going to be something like 3 days. Is that why there's a campsite? Yeah. Maybe it's 2 days. I guess we'll see.
Are we departing?
All right, we have a pendant.
2 days, yeah. Maybe treasure stashed
Let's
inside. All right, and
It's
I
your
think about
call.
we didn't talk to the informant. All right, so we're not gonna do it.
It's your call.
Yes.
Let's move.
Let's talk to this dude, see if he can change the weather, I guess.
Boy, there. All right then. Let's head there right away.
Okay.
Hey,
I'd like you to change the
leave it
weather.
to me. The weather.
There's bad weather in a dungeon. I may be able to use my power to clear it. Oh my god, it's always heat. Perpetually plagued with bad weather. This is where you like tamer weather? Yes. Allow me to call forth my power. It went well. The weather should hold in the place you selected for 3 days. Alright, very nice.
All right then.
Let's go.
Are we departing?
Now then.
We might.
Alright, this is the site of Yufa's trial. I apologize for taking up your time like this, but I simply must take this trial. I must get stronger. You've nothing to be sorry for, love. We're friends. Helping each other is what we do. Whatever it takes, we'll knock this trial out together. Very well, then. I'm counting on your help, everyone. Now that I think about it, didn't the informant on Virga Island have some info on this place? We could still head there without it.
It's your call.
Let's get the info, I guess. God damn it.
Goodbye.
You may call for us anytime. Goodbye, asshole.
All right then.
Not the inn, the tavern.
Let's head there right away.
Fancy a bit of him?
Okay. Land of the ceremony trial.
One in on this.
The land of ceremony is a special place for us. Before they venture outside the island, our youth go there to face a trial. It's not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monster within. It's said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it is truly a monster. Rumor has it likes to summon its little friends. Its companions strengthen it, and they hit you with a barrage of wind magic. Apparently, it's weak to fire. Best to use that to your advantage and end things quickly. There's also a bird-like monster called a Leogryph there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks get. Attack from a distance and avoid using wind magic since it won't be effective. I think a visit to Academia is in order. I think we're good.
All right then. Let's head there right away. What now?
Okay.
That.
Let's see.
All right.
Canberra.
All right. All
There's,
right.
All right, there you go. Now she's got some good coverage. And as for me, probably just the same thing, honestly. Seeker. I've never set skills for Seeker. Oh, because that's the first class. Yeah, by that time we already moved on. Probably Blizzard, Candera. It has Cyclone, so we can't inherit it. That's probably it, right? Mudun. Rank 8 on Gallica. Jesus Christ. Crushing Fist. Why have we never... Actually, wait. Why have we never unlocked that? For Stroll. Oh, yeah, because you have to level up Brawler, and I never did that. Okay. That makes perfect sense. That explains a lot. Skullcracker deals weak physical strike, and then you don't have to use HP. But at least this does damage proportional to your remaining, so, Yeah, we should level this. Increases caster's attack and defense. Not crazy over it, though.
Everyone is here.
Now
Alright, going out.
should very...
It's your call.
Let's go! I think Hulkenberg has to be spoken to while we're out and about, so that's one of the reasons I'm going to travel.
Can you hear me?
Nura's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Yuffie said something about possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP. As much I wish to discuss with Heisme. Is that it? Yeah, that's Heisme's final rank. Okay. Might as well. Alright, Heisme. At the time, would you take a break with me? My hideout is a bit cramped, but yes, it is my castle.
Thank you.
Sure, my son would be happy too. I don't see Heisme's urn.
I wondered if you'd notice.
Yes. Yeah, did you lay him to rest?
Where's the urn? Did you lay your son to rest?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself I disposed of. It's Yujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young Lady Yuffie to craft for me a necklace that I might keep them ever close and safe. Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again. I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
That's cool. And it'll probably be on his model too, yeah. I'm sure he'd want that.
I'm sure that's what your son would want.
Yes, I think so too. It will be no easy path. But I have made my decision. Thanks to you. We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
Alright, I'm honored.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
Damn, man. I'll be counting on you.
I'll be counting on you.
Of course.
Very nice.
Leave it in my hands. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know.
These are really
Your
well
life,
written
your
missions
ideals.
between the people.
I will protect them as my own.
My comrade. Cheers.
Another toast then. To us. To my son. And to the children. And their future.
I can feel Heisme's fatherly resolve and his unwavering trust as a friend and ally.
The aloof hermit, Heisme, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Alright, very nice. Heisme was finished first, or second rather. Four for that. Assassinate will randomly trigger. And I wonder when you get Grand Fantasy. Probably have to progress a certain point.
Let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then. They need not be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. These moments we have, however we spend them, to me, they are precious indeed. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. To think of my future and look forward to what awaits.
This is good, man. What a good character. Just to drop in as a healer. Thanks to the strong trust between me and Heisman, the people of the Uju tribe now support me. 9. We're actually counting down, baby. We're gonna be number 3. It's gonna be my face on that rock. It's probably a trophy. Alright, this is Nuris. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
As the sun
look at this.
The Gauntlet Runner's shadow across the water, they arrive at the prismatic sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
So pretty.
Never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. Well, I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. He was raised well.
Hey.
Oh, I suppose that's true, yeah.
Be that as it may.
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it? Ah, now you lost me. Yeah, that's just...
But...
Dude, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose. There are moments when I feel like I just want to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Wait, was this your way of requesting a performance? Well, then I must oblige, but the seer isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. I feel newfound wisdom as I enjoy Junis singing amidst the gorgeous view. Look at this. This might be one of the best pictures in the game. Seriously, who made this? This is absolutely outlandishly good. The way that the orange, like, just perfectly mixes with the blue sky. That's crazy.
Hello.
I captured the moment to paper. Quite the evocative piece if I say so myself. It's almost like you can still hear the young miss singing, isn't it? The prismatic sea drawing. That's so good.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Yeah, well, I know what I'm gonna do. Time to take a bath, unless someone else has something to do. Alright, then if you'll excuse me, m'ladies.
Alright then.
Let's go.
As usual. Did I just fuck up? I just fucked up. I mashed A too hard. Dude, can I reload that? Oops. I probably should have saved. I think I'm fucked.
Time marches on. The age of a new
I forgot.
king
It
draws
pops
near.
the stupid menu up, man. I forget that. I'm like 40 hours in and I forget they pop up the fucking menu.
What to pick? What now?
God damn it, I hate that. And normally I'm on top of it. I guess we just have to redo the afternoon, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Just redo the afternoon. Not a big deal.
What to pick?
Right? And Heisme said, wait. What? Oh, it already auto-saved. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Well, nothing I can do about it. I fucked it up. That's on me. Should have done better. What is this, imagination with her? Oh, she's fixing the helmet that broke. Okay. I guess we have to read this, right? Because what else are we going to do? Okay. May gain more courage. Yes. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world. On the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? You can certainly say that artistic expression is serious business.
All right.
Very nice. That it? We finished? Yep. I feel my understanding of the world is deepened.
All right.
A double dose. Almost there. Just a little more courage.
The land of ceremony rises over the water's horizon.
Damn, I cannot believe I messed that up.
The island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
Behold, the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping within it.
Now then.
We should make our way towards the inner area, correct? Adeni said we should be prepared for a fight. He also said we could have what treasure we find. We probably won't be back, so we should take him up on it.
Right.
This is more than a fair trade, so don't give me that, oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden, line, Yufa.
Huh?
How'd you read my very thoughts? Wear them on your face, love. Bit of an open book. I can see why your brother worries. Not to dampen this spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on. Alright. Just a second. Oh, here we go. We finally found it. It's
So, hey.
one of the relics Neuros is looking for. Alright, let's change up our lineup. Not follower. There's no fast menu into it, is there? Request, save, memorandum. I gotta save every day, basically, because if I make that mistake again, like, I'm just wasting days. I could add +2 magic, which is huge.
Okay then.
Let's go in.
Let's go.
Please, take care.
Not even I know what awaits us in these halls.
Leave it to me.
Dead end.
Yep, we're safe here. Stay vigilant.
Oh god, I thought these were the easy skeletons. That's unfortunate. Should not have done that. Oh, jeez.
Can't use This'll watch me.
Haven't we fought these before? No. Okay, we
Behold
haven't.
this power.
Skeletons gotta be weak to fire, right? Somewhat.
In the name of justice, no holding back.
Concentrate.
I won't hold back. Come forth, royal soul.
Probably weak to light. What was I doing? Myriad shots? Oh no. I'm weak to Pierce? Holy shit. I didn't even know that. You find out new stuff just playing the game.
Juna's having a memory lapse. Can't use any of her skills. Mask dancer.
This is a really nice ability too. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, done.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
There is still danger here. Stay vigilant.
No! Fuck! They just poofed in! What?
Oh, please.
They literally just poofed in. Oh my god. Well, at least nothing major's happening. We just heal.
Some healing power.
I knew you'd help.
Thanks.
My thanks.
These dudes spawned in and we're already swinging. They're like, yeah, we know what's happening. Why don't we just have her move twice?
Now, what's the all yours?
I will fight with pride. We'll do this together.
Actually, we could use this.
On your guard.
Ah!
Did you just get all of them? All it takes is the
Alright, anyway.
only one left. Finish them
I
off
leave it to
or
you.
clear.
I'll give your turn.
Okay, I don't think
All
there's
right.
any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. We're not through them yet.
Thank you.
Do it again.
All that for a locked door.
Use for that.
Wow. Actual screw job.
Hey, you.
We shall serve as the trial's witnesses. The magla shrouding this place will only grow deeper as you descend into the lower levels. Within those depths, you will meet skeletal monsters reanimated by magla. Lances and swords will have little effect on their kind. We encountered skeletal foes in the Grand Cathedral. Maybe we could defeat these in the same way. It'll be a grueling trial. Lady UFO, please be cautious. I have to finish healer on myself.
Oh.
Actually, maybe I should just do that. Do I have enough items to finish healer?
I found new power.
Patra.
New skills, new
Like
possibilities.
dodge. I feel like passives should have their own menu, to be honest with you. I know that that's just kind of like leftovers from just, you know, how Persona games usually are. But I kind of feel like I like the Tactics Advanced system, you know? It's a shame that it's not a really popular system. It's a shame that, like, strategy games don't really exist like that.
How nice.
At least not, like, from the JRPGs.
No problem. They saw us.
Now
Oh,
is
we
the
got
time
it.
to focus our attacks
Okay.
on
Really quickly.
What now?
Well done, Captain. Simple. To battle.
Let's do this. They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one.
Wait, they're weak to piercing. What the fuck?
Wind isn't working.
And wind
Try
reflects.
hitting them with
Okay.
something else.
So let's swap.
I leave the rest to you.
face Hulkenberg.
Very nice. It only uses up half.
Don't. I'll show you. How's this?
Trust me. It's
They're
okay.
weak to piercing attacks.
We can do this.
Unbelievable. I have nothing to hit them. Alright. Blizzard.
Nice. Come. Pierce through them.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
There's a better way.
Yeah, he has to
Accept
move.
your
Okay.
fate. Mandible Berry.
I'll
Who's
give
next?
you the
I am. Ah,
Good strategy.
Wizard. Free.
probably a kill. No, very close. Very closely not a kill. Alright, well, no one's in the front row. Wait, no, she is. Fuck. Oh my god, here we go. I forgot to move her when I attacked. I like how she's paying the price for this, by the way. Dude, what the fuck? It literally only targeted her. That's so funny. Alright, die.